Good Tuesday morning, everyone. This is meteorologist Andrew McCon with your weather hazard briefing for Southeast Idaho. Taking a look at what's going on here for the upcoming week. Basically more of the same. Continued hot and dry all week long. Temperatures will be a few degrees cooler the next couple of days than what we've seen for the past few days, but nevertheless it will remain quite hot out there. There will be a low pressure system, very weak one, moving north of the area today. That will bring some increased winds, as we'll talk about here shortly, and that will lead to high fire danger across a good portion of the area today. Additionally, we will see some isolated thunderstorms developing east of I-15, and even that's probably a bit more widespread than it'll probably be. It's basically going to be focused primarily along the Island Park region, maybe areas a bit far south from there over towards Driggs. But generally going to be very isolated in nature, not expecting a whole lot of rainfall with those. But the storms that do form, we could get some gusty winds out of those, but nevertheless, most of the area will remain dry today. Taking a look at the current satellite loop, not much in the way of activity around our area. This is that weak system that I was talking about coming through. So basically more of the same weather-wise. We will have some more of that smoke and haze from regional fires lingering today. But as far as weather impacts, generally basically what we've been seeing for the last few weeks, continued hot, basically for the foreseeable future. And it doesn't really seem like we're going to have any change in that anytime soon. There will be a couple of days here and there where we do get a little bit of increased moisture, so we might get a few isolated thunderstorms with that, again, on Thursday, maybe Friday. But again, for the most part, just about everybody is going to remain dry here for a while. As far as our watches, warnings, and advisories, we do have a pretty widespread red flag warning out for a good portion of the area today, primarily due to those gusty winds that I've mentioned, in addition to very low relative humidities. Our forecast models are showing continued smoke from the regional fires. Primarily, all the smoke is coming from the fires across northern California and portions of Oregon. But we are getting some fire in from some Idaho fires to our north as well. And again, this is probably going to stay in place here as well for the next couple of days as the weather pattern remains pretty stagnant. As far as high temperatures are concerned today, a little bit cooler than yesterday, not much, but generally still low to mid 90s for a good portion of the Snake Plain, with some upper 80s across the higher terrain areas. As far as the winds are concerned today, that's really our biggest concern. You can see a pretty widespread area of gusts 25 to 35 miles per hour. And that is the reason for the red flag warning issuance when you take into account those very low relative humidity values that we are going to see over a good portion of the area today. As far as Wednesday is concerned, again, warm, a little bit cooler, but still above normal for this time of year by a couple of degrees at least. So a little bit of a relief from what we've been seeing with temperatures well into the upper 90s to lower 100s over a good portion of the area. But those temperatures do look to be trending back up beyond Wednesday, and especially as we get into early next week, there is some potential for some record heat, potentially. So we'll have to see how things play out. But basically, same old story just about every day. Relative humidity values running at or just below critical levels. Winds on Wednesday certainly won't be nearly as breezy as what we're going to see today on Tuesday, but still occasionally breezy at times. So for any fires that are ongoing or any fires that may start today, certainly these breezier conditions could cause some potential fire spread. As far as high temperatures are concerned on Thursday, you can see things starting to creep up a little bit in the Magic Valley. As you go up in the Snake Plain towards Pocatello and Idaho Falls, starting to creep up a couple of degrees from where we were on Wednesday. But again, continued warm. It's kind of a broken record forecast. It's what we've been talking about for the last few weeks. seems like we'll probably be talking about it for a few more weeks as we go forward. So again, more of the same with low relative humidities there on Thursday. Potentially get some gustier winds again on Thursday, so we might have some potential red flag concerns over parts of the area as those wind gusts are starting to get up there a little bit. And on Friday, like I've been saying, more of the same here. So continued warm and dry here for the foreseeable future. The Climate Prediction Center's most recent 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook issued yesterday on Monday keeps our area in pretty decent chance for below normal precipitation. Temperatures, as you can see, 70 to 80% probability of above normal temperatures here in the 6 to 10 day time period. So these warm temperatures and dry conditions are going nowhere anytime soon. So if you need to reach out to us, please feel free. Send us an email, give us a call. Thank you for joining us today, and have a great Tuesday.